What up, everybody? Welcome to Dante's Boxing Nation. This is AK. Go ahead and visit ashkickit.com. And while you at it, subscribe below and let's get straight to it. So Jermell Charlo shocks the world by getting the knockout of the year in the first round versus Lubin. And it reminds me of his brother victory when he fought a highly respected contender at the time, J-Rock Williams. Everybody was so hyped up about, and his older brother, or I shouldn't even say older brother, but twin brother, he knocked him out in the 5th round. You know what I mean? And that's when he proved himself and got the respect of everybody before he moved up in weight, which he didn't even have to do. And then now, Jermell Charlo follows his lead and does the same thing, probably in a better fashion because he did it in 1 round, you know, and the way he set it up was beautiful. The way he landed it had knockout written all over it. You know, Jermell in the first round, he was filling out Lubin. You could tell Lubin was kind of, you know, the big stage kind of shocked him a little bit, but I wouldn't even think it was that. I just think Jermell set him up, because Jermell, what he did basically was throw his jab, and before the knockout, he threw his jab, and then he went to high guard and smothered or tried to go in the inside, but his intention was just to see Lubin reaction to it. You know what I mean? And when he saw Lubin duck to his left, you know how usually you avoid a right hand if you depending on upper body movement, but Rigondeaux does it best. You know, he slips the right hand and then he twerks and like 180 degrees, which is very dangerous to do. But Lubin just doesn't have that type of footwork, or he do, who knows? You know, he just never had a chance to show it. But his footwork wasn't even the problem. It was his timing. He reacted too early to the right hand. I think he was expecting a 1-2 from Charlo because he's known for that. And because Charlo stepped in to the outside of Lubin lead foot, I think he expected the right hand right away. That's why he reacted right away. And because Charlo threw 2 jabs, and like I already explained a while ago, previously he already saw Lubin reaction when he ducks and where he places his head at. So because of that, at that moment, he jabbed him twice and he already stepped to the outside, so he in a safe distance, in a comfortable zone, and then he threw an uppercut / right hook, you know, and it caught Lubin flush, and Lubin was looking straight to the ground when he got caught. So I hear a lot of people say, oh, he don't got no chin. I don't even think it's the fact that he don't got a chin. We don't know that yet. He probably do. He just got caught by a punch that he didn't even see. Pacquiao got a chin. You saw when he got caught by Marquez, he didn't see that punch. That's why he got knocked out the way he did. Lubin was looking to the ground. He didn't know what hit him. And that what cost him the fight, because he reacted to the right hand too early. When you're a southpaw, you find an orthodox fighter, if you're going to duck the right hand, you must wait till your opponent throws the right hand, especially if he has power. You know, you cannot react too early like Lubin did, but that's the experience factor that Charlo had, you know what I mean? He was more calm. Lubin probably was, you know, he was overreacting a little bit, and that what cost him the fight. Like when Rigondeaux, but Rigondeaux is too calm, and his reflexes and focus is on another level. He waits and he make you miss by an inch. But when you throw the right hand, he ducks it and pivots at a 180-degree angle, which is very dangerous. You have to do it at the same time while you duck. You have to pivot, and then you end up on the other side of the corner, you know, facing the other side of the corner, while your opponent has to turn around and look at you. But like I said, Lubin, he has a lot to learn. He was a very great prospect and a contender. He even got, I think, the prospect of the year at one point. And I would go so far to say that Charlo was the underdog in this fight. Most people was picking Lubin. A lot of people was high on Lubin, just like they were high on J-Rock Williams. So, you know, this victory takes Jermell Charlo, far away. I mean, he got unnecessary hate. I mean, a lot of people say, oh, they hate his cocky attitude. Why, he always fights like he got a chip on his shoulder. I mean, what is he supposed to do? He's trying to prove that he's the best. He's always respectful, in my opinion, in a way, because even after Lubin was saying he's a fake champion, this and that, and if you're gonna go saying that a person is not a real champion because he didn't fight a real champion when he won the belt, despite what it is, if you're gonna say something like that, you better be sure you're gonna win the fight. You know what I mean? And Lubin said a lot of things, and Charlo, even during the face-off, during the weigh-in, he told Lubin, "You a lion, I'm a lion too. What's up?" Like, and that's nothing but respect to me. If you calling another guy a lion, and you know what I mean, it's kind of like who's the king of the throne. I mean, that's nothing disrespectful in my opinion. Probably after the fight, the adrenaline is running, so they do kind of like some hype stuff, and you know what I mean, a lot of people want them to be calm and stuff, but it's because they the fighters and that's how they feel. It's just their personality. You know what I mean, and that's gonna take them far away, honestly. You want a guy who's actually gonna talk and react in a certain way rather than just be calm and not do a thing. You know what I mean? And so, like I said, Charlo's proved himself over and over. He even said before the fight, both of them really, but Jermell, because we're talking about Jermell here, of course, because he said they're gonna stop giving us these upcoming fighters because they ain't ready. And he kept saying that Lubin ain't ready. And that's the same thing his older brother said about J. Rock Williams. So you gotta respect them. And I mean, throwing chairs at him, it was all wrong, and he should have the knockout of the year, and his trainer should have the trainer of the year. And people in general need to show him more love than hate, especially in Brooklyn, New York. I mean, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and people from Brooklyn got the same type of attitude that Charlos have. So what's the hate for? You know what I mean? And throwing chairs at a champion like Charlo, throwing a chair at James, the trainer, he's such a nice, down-to-earth type of guy, and he deserved the trainer of the year due to what Errol did and now Charlo did. So people need to show him more love and respect. At least respect the champions of what they do. You know what I mean? That's their living. I mean, they supposed to hype the fight up, even if they talk trash. You know what I mean? Y'all don't see chairs thrown at Conor McGregor, and he talk way more shit. You know what I mean? But we know what time it is. We know the reason why. And all around, this was a great card. And like I said earlier, even though I said Jermell is the older brother, what I mean, he was born a minute later, and I always got confused with them too, so I don't mean no disrespect. I just, I just always thought of him as the older brother because he was born a minute later, and that's how I could tell the difference now between both, because I had a hard time telling the difference between both of the Charlo brothers. But congratulations to Charlo, and subscribe below if you want to get smarter by the minute. If you want to get dumber by the second, don't listen to these casual ass fans. Peace.